After that fight, you bumped into Lee McGregor, your dance partner, mate. What a fight, mate. It was absolutely fantastic. The style confrontation, the ebb and flow, mate. It was honestly off the charts. A lot of people had you having the fight.
Yep.
A lot of people had Lee winning it. A lot of people had it a draw. See, when that final bell went, mate, did you feel you had it with a couple of rounds?
Yeah, definitely. We thought we had a couple of rounds, and that's why. But that's a fight still talked about to this day. That's what I think. That's 2 years now. The fight's happened, so that's why people are still talking about the fight, and they want. There's a big high demand for it to happen again. So yeah, so it's whenever it happens again, it'll be. I think it'll be same thing. Mina will clash again. The styles.
Talk about going to the well, mate. You must have drank it dry twice over, mate. It was absolutely fantastic. Honestly, you went back and forth, and you must have been knackered after it.
No, you know what? It's, you're in the fight. Obviously you are. But you're determined to win. I wanted to win. And I thought this can change my whole career if I get this W. But I just think that didn't get a result. But I still go sign Barry Hunt, which is this is why I'm here, and so things worked out well what happened.
Because a lot of people had you winning it. I had you up a couple as well.
No,
Alec Arthur had you up 2 or 3 rounds. Alex Steddon had you winning the fight.
Yeah.
But Eddie Hearns came out, mate, and he says this fight will happen before the end of February. Tell me what happens in the rematch, Cash.
Definitely, I could see myself definitely winning. And I'm not really thinking about it until it's announced. I'm that type of person. I don't waste stupid energy until the fight's been announced and been and done. I just look at who's next. See until I say Lee McGregor is my next opponent, then I'll say, all right, then I'll start thinking about what I'm gonna do and this and that. But at the moment, until it's announced, I'm not gonna really don't think about it.
If that fight is made next, how confident are you going into this fight this time? Would it be a case of you might need to take the judges out of the equation, or do you believe you can simply outbox this man over 12 rounds?
100%. A fight's a fight in the day. You can do things. You might plan something, might not go to plan in the fight. But I think about hundreds of scenarios, what I can do and what can I do. And I just think through in my head all the time. So whenever the fight happens, I'll be very, very comfortable winning 100%. And that's a fight they'll get you right up for it. Like, this is a fight that excite you. Yeah, whenever it does happen, I'm really looking forward to it.
Tell me what Lee McGregor is good at.
Because he is big and he's physical. These are the thing. He has this is his good side of it. But you can only do against the guy if the guy lets you. So like I say, a fight's a fight. End of the day, you can plan things ahead, but you might not go to plan in the night. So this way, you always got to think about plan A, B, C, and D. So that's why I always imagine things. I don't always think about me just going in and do my own thing, and that's it. But I always think, what happened? That doesn't think happen. I'm gonna change up a bit. So I'm always planning different things ahead when I'm leading up to a fight. Even any fight I've got, always think about different scenarios. A night before I think about it.
Yeah.
Going through my head all the time.
He was dropping his last fight. Could you take anything from that? Because he does box the same weight as you. Do you think he was hurt when he was dropping his last fight against Legron?
Not really, to be honest. See, my last 3 fights or his last 3 fights, I don't really look at. Neither he should look at my last 3 fights. Different styles, and his fights has been different styles. I was a southpaw, and he was taller. I'm smaller, and I come in and move my head, and you can't really. Two is different styles, so I don't really look at. I'm looking at what he's gonna bring to me and what I'm gonna bring to him. So I don't look at he's gonna put down and that. I just don't look at. I'm still gonna treat it if he's a threat.
Yeah.
And that's I think he would think the same as well towards me.
Yeah.
I treat every fight as my hardest fight. I don't care who's in front of me.
Do you feel you have both improved as fighters since the last time you fought?
Yeah, you're never gonna be the same fight you were 3-4 fights ago. You never are. You pick up experience every fight. You're never the fight you were a year ago because you picked up experience in training, in sparring, as a fighter. You never are the same fight. You're always again not developed, but you're picking up experience as a professional as well. So I would say no, it's gonna be a different fight. I'm gonna be a different fight. He's gonna be a different fight from 2 years ago.
If you do go next, Cash, how does this fight end? Tell me.
Me, I see myself winning. That's all I can say. I'm willing to go down to the well and take the win out. Doesn't matter how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna definitely call the winner. I'm working all towards my life. This is the moment I've been working my life. Towards, and I'm willing to do anything to change my life. This is what I've done to the age of 15, 14. When I came to boxing, these type of nights. When it does happen, dream of big fights. And so it's this is what you work towards.
Do you believe if you do fight next that it'll come down to the biggest heart and who's the most desire to win, as you just touched on there?
Yeah, 100%. That's part of it, I would say, as well. Our game plan as well. You can't just go in there think about your heart, and you know, and that might not be able to think. It comes under a game plan. You need to pick the right game plan as well. So for me, I gotta just go in there and, you know what I mean, do what I do, be myself, you know what I mean, and I definitely can win the 500%, you know. But yeah, that's what I look at it.